The world is divided into those who are powerful and those who are powerless. And generally, it is those who are powerless who find themselves being abused.
As an international university, UB is engaged in human rights issues around the globe. And for the past 25 years, our Distinguished Speaker Series has presented some of the world's most honored and courageous leaders in the field.
But basically, we are same human being. Mentally, emotionally, physically also. So, I consider I'm nothing but just one of you.
In 2006, the series held its largest event, a 3-day visit by His Holiness the Dalai Lama with a speech that drew 30,000 people to UB Stadium.
That for me was, my 40 years at UB, one of the most moving and impressive experiences of my life. A wonderful coming together of people on the campus and in the community.
Some UB speakers are high-level policymakers in the human rights arena. Others educate the audience with their personal experiences.
And for our students, I think it's a marvelous opportunity to have the chance to think for an extended period of time about the issues of the day, about the world that they live in, and the world that they're going to lead in the future.
I wanted to write this book to be able to give that context, to say, yes, there was a Sierra Leone before the war, there was a Sierra Leone during the war, and there's this possibility of a Sierra Leone after the war.
The fact that he was there as a child soldier, had gone through the process of seeing members of his family killed, of living through one of the most horrendous wars of all, and coming through that with his personality still warm and engaging, that was incredible.
Education has to be our top international and national priority, and including education for girls.
Women have always been a step behind men, so it's not more of a gender issue, it's an issue of equality, understanding that people are equal and need to be treated equally. You know, I can come back with my degree and help my village back home in the future, then maybe help other villages as well.
At UB, students and faculty are involved in human rights research, scholarship, and service. Law School Dean MAKAU MATUA is an influential voice on the world stage, who's done legal and mission work in Africa, Latin America, and Europe.
When I came to Buffalo, I did not know what kind of reception, I would get as a professor teaching both international law and human rights. But I was very surprised. We revamped the Human Rights Center, which is part of the law school. And through that center, we were able to not only to teach courses in human rights, but we were able to send students out to various countries to do human rights internships.
In the early 1990s, former UB history professor Alison DesFORGES witnessed the devastating civil war in Rwanda and predicted a genocide.
When she met with White House advisors, she asked what she could do to try to bring the world's attention to the situation in Rwanda. And the chief advisor said, make more noise.
Alison devoted her life's work to the cause, speaking and writing about Rwanda until her death in 2009. The university has established a scholarship in her honor for students studying human rights issues.
This university suggests a focus upon inquiry, upon understanding of different points of view, of the diverse civilizations of the world, of the importance of all individuals enjoying a basic set of human rights.